So guys, now we are in the kitchen and I am ready with fox seeds, and I will tell you how you can make it crunchy and you can prepare a very nice snack for you and for your kids and for your guests. So let's see how to make it. Hello friends, how are you? This is Dr. Nagi, Ayurveda and Medicine Doctor and also Isha Hatha Yoga teacher. So today in this video we are going to talk about fox seeds. I know many of you have heard about fox but not fox seeds. But when I'm saying fox seeds, it is not flax seeds, it's fox seeds. In India, this fox seed is known as Makhana, and this fox seed is also known to us as lotus seeds. And also the good thing about this fox seed is they are very tasty, very crunchy, very nutritious. So I thought I also give you a recipe about these fox seeds so that this problem will be solved. Like many people ask me, we want to eat chips, especially women and girls. They say like during PMS, that is premenstrual syndrome, they want to eat something spicy. They want to eat something crunchy. So there is a natural tendency for a woman to go and buy chips, and these especially potato chips, because they are very crunchy and very spicy and they enjoy eating it. So many of them were asking me, is there something healthy that we can replace with, because like during those days we don't have temptation to have more of fruits or vegetables. We just want to eat something crunchy, something spicy. So I thought it's the time that we share the recipe of this fox seeds with people so that they can eat something healthy, and at the same time they can balance their desire of eating something spicy and crunchy and nutritious. Is this fox seed is safe for children? Yes, even children can eat fox seed, because children, if you observe small children, they don't have this tendency to eat these potato chips. It's not like they want to eat, or they just like the sound, because when you eat these chips, it happens like some sound, like click, this sound happen, and this sound they like very much, anything crunchy. So I thought I will share the recipe of this fox seeds for your family so that they can also eat and enjoy it, and it is healthy, it is nutritious. But before that, let's see what Ayurveda has to say about it and what are the properties and how it can be beneficial for you. About this fox seeds or Makhana, that is the Hindi name for fox seed, and also in Sanskrit it is called Padam Bij. This is considered as most pious thing according to Ayurveda. It is very sattvic if you go with the positive pranic and negative pranic food. These fox seeds or Makhana or Padam Bij, they are extremely sattvic, that is positive pranic. So if you are doing Ekadashi fasting, those people who are too much into Ekadashi fasting and they like Ekadashi fasting, for those people also this recipe which I am going to tell can be used, because during fasting, especially some people do extreme strict fast that they can't eat anything and they eat food only once a day during Ekadashi fasting. So for them, this Makhana or this which the recipe I am going to tell you, this also you can use, or if you feel extreme hungry, you can eat it in little quantities. And not only this, even in Hindu yagyas and havanas, as you know, I am born and brought up in Hindu culture, and in India we are brought up with these kind of havanas for well-being and everything. So there also in havanas we offer some ahutis to the fire. There also we use these makhanas or fox seeds. My purpose of saying this is, it is considered as extremely pious, and also the people when they have extreme diarrheas or something, or when your digestive fire becomes extreme low, that nothing is holding in the stomach, that time also these fox seeds or makhana are being given as a diet according to Ayurveda. Some vegetables, some soup out of these makhanas we prepare and we give to the patient, so that something stays in the stomach, because it is very rich in protein and carbohydrates, At the same time, they are rich in calcium, they are rich in magnesium. So it is very, very beneficial for your health. And if you see from Ayurveda perspective, it is very cooling in potency. So whenever there is excess heat in the system, according with yoga, if you are doing a lot of yoga practices, or if you are eating something which is very hot in potency, these makhanas or these fox seeds, they are very balancing because they are very cooling in potency, and they enhance the kapha in the system and a little bit aggravate vata dosha, but it's very balancing for pitta people whenever they have a lot of heat into the system and they want to eat something, or they want to eat something as a snack. This is the best choice that you can eat, because most of the people say like they are eating peanuts as a snack, and it generates a lot of heat in the system. So if you want to release peanut and you don't want so much heat in your system, so you can use these fox seeds as an alternative. One thing is, it will satiate the immediate hunger. If you're feeling a lot of hunger and it will take some time to cook dinner, so you can quickly prepare it. Or if you want to have some tea or coffee, and with that if you want to have some healthy snack, you can eat it. And especially during PMS, when you want to feel a lot of crunchy or spicy things, that time also you can roast it and you can have it. In addition to that, it also acts as a very good detoxifying agent, and because it has a power to absorb things. If you see these fox seeds, the texture, the shape of fox seeds is like this, like it will absorb various kind of toxins from the system. So that's why during fasting, whenever we do any kind of fast, whether Ekadashi or any kind of fast, because in India there are many fasts, but Ekadashi, though I think most of the people do, because it has scientific evidence also, it is very beneficial for health. That's why there, in our culture, there was a proper indication, like you must eat fox seeds during your fasting. Why? Because it is a very good detoxification agent, and as you know, fasting is all about detoxify yourself, and if you are eating these flax seeds, it will help to remove the toxins from your system. So now the question comes, can you eat excess? No, you can't eat these things into excess, because they are at the same time kapha enhancing. So you need to eat only that much come in your fist. Every person has different hand size. So in Ayurveda, there is a very simple way of measuring things, how much is your requirement, how much requirement of your body is. So like for children have small hands, so you can give them small, less less of these fox seeds. Like I will eat like how much come in my fist, like this fist. So this way it was the traditional way of measuring things, like how much nutrition is needed for the body. But in general, don't take more than 15 grams of it, because excess of it is not good, though it is very it has tremendous medicinal value. But even if you are taking medicine in excess dose, it's not good for health. In addition to that, it also strengthens your immunity and it strengthens your spleen. So all those people who have iron deficiency, they can also have these fox seeds very easily, no problem. In Ayurveda, it has been categorized as a vegetable form. It comes under Shakvarg, like vegetables. As you know, in Ayurveda, everything is been categorized, like this is vegetable, this is fruit, this is cereals, this is meat, this is milk, everything has been categorized. So these fox seeds are come under the category of vegetables. So whether fox seeds are safe for diabetes? Yes, even diabetic people can eat fox seeds, there is no problem with that. But yes, this precaution need to be taken, that you need not to take it in excess. Cardiac patients also, they can have fox seeds. Actually, fox seeds are safe for everyone, unless you are allergic to fox seeds, then definitely you need to avoid those things for which you are allergic to. At the same time, those people who have constipation, prolonged constipation, so for those people, fox seeds are totally contraindicated, because it enhances little bit of vata dosha in the system, because it sometimes cause little bit of gas. So little bit everybody can eat, but constipation patient, if you're very common patient of having constipation, then please avoid flax seeds. Also, those people who have a tendency to lose weight, for them also it is extremely beneficial, because as you know, it is very kapha enhancing in the system. So it is very good for gaining the weight, and you can make use of it. In addition to that, people with hypertension, can they eat flax seeds? Yes, they can eat flax seeds, because I told you it's a very sattvic food or very positive pranic food. So it is, everybody can eat it unless they are allergic to flax seeds. And it is very rich in antioxidants, so it enhances your immunity in a very best way. Maybe that's why in our old scriptures, and in our Havanas and on Ekadashi fasting, there is a recommendation to have these flax seeds as a part of your diet. Also, the people who have joint pains, can they eat? Yes, they can also eat. Like I'm mentioning again and again, it is very positive pranic food, it's sattvic, so almost everybody can eat it. So definitely you don't give these flax seeds to 1-year-old child, because he is not able to chew it properly because it's hard. But after 4 years, when children start eating food, those children can eat flax seeds, no issues. But please don't give them in excess. But I'm sure they will like it, they will enjoy the crunchiness, and I will tell you how to make it crunchy and how to make use of it. But make sure before cooking it, it should be fresh. Fresh in the sense, it should not be 2 years old. It should be fresh, like it should be consumed within a year. Like every year nature grows these flax seeds for us, from the lotus seeds or flax seeds for us. So you need to consume it within a year. It should not be very old, because if it is very old, it is not at all nutritious. Only if it is freshly packed, then it has more nutritious value. So let's see how to make these flax seeds and how to roast it. It's very quick procedure with ghee. And if you don't have ghee, you can also use sunflower oil or mustard oil or whatever oil you like. But it will be more nutritious if you eat it with ghee, because if you are very sattvic and positive pranic food conscious, it's better to roast them in ghee, because then it will become pure sattvic and you can even eat them in fasting. Let me take you to the kitchen how to make it. So guys, now we are in the kitchen and I'm ready with flax seeds and ghee, and I will tell you how you can make it crunchy and you can prepare a very nice snack for you and for your kids and for your guests. So let's see how to make it. So these are flax seeds. This is called flax seed. If you are able to see, like this is called flax seed, or makhana it is also called. And you know, it has little bit these brown dots over it. These dots are nothing bad. These are good and healthy. So if some of these flax seeds have these brown dots, it's fine. And one more thing I would like to mention, some flax seeds will have like this black kind of dot. If you see, this dot is nothing bad, but you need to remove this dot, because this is a peel of lotus seed. So this white thing is under the peel of lotus seed. When people remove outside peel, sometimes this black thing left, so you with hand you just remove it. It is difficult to chew and sometimes it's stuck in the throat, so you just remove it. So let's see how to do it. First, for that we need a pan, and we need a handful of these flax seeds according to your need, how much you want to eat, but please don't eat in excess. And you need ghee. It would be good, like I have a ghee, this is homemade ghee, and if there is a possibility for you for having homemade ghee or organic ghee, you please use that, because that will make these flax seeds more nutritious. But for some reason, if there is no ghee in your place where you stay and it's not possible to get it, then you can also use any kind of organic oil, either sunflower oil you can use very little, half teaspoon, or mustard oil little bit, but mustard oil smells little bit, so sunflower oil is better. Or even if there is nothing, you can also use coconut oil, that is that also half teaspoon. But those people who are very prone to throat infections, to those people I recommend don't use coconut oil, so sunflower oil you can use instead of coconut oil. So I think sunflower oil is available everywhere, and if there is no possibility of sunflower oil also, then you can use mustard oil, but please use very little bit of mustard oil, because sometimes some people don't like the smell of mustard oil, but they eat mustard sauce, so I hope they will like it. Okay, so best option is to use ghee. I'm going to use ghee, homemade ghee. Okay, so for that you need one pan. So first of all, what we will do, we will heat pan for few minutes. Also I'm going to use Himalayan salt in it, like I mentioned you in many of my videos, like this salt is much better than these packet salts which we get just randomly from the market. Himalayan salt is this orange colored salt. It is very beneficial for kapha people and for your health, and even for the people who are having hypertension, for them also it is good. So I think most of the Europe continent people, they are using this pink colored salt. It is also known as rock salt in some places. So it is pink colored salt, everybody is familiar about it. And if you don't know what is it, there is a link below, you can click on that link and you see what are the properties of this Himalayan salt and how it is so beneficial for your health. So now what I'm going to do, I'm just taking little bit of this ghee, you see it's yellow colored ghee. I'm going to put here this much ghee is enough. You need not to put excess of ghee, and it will melt quickly. And don't burn ghee, because whenever you are cooking anything with ghee, it is very important that you don't burn ghee. And after that you just roast these fox seeds into it, and make the flame of burner low, and you just keep roasting it for next 10 to 15 minutes. It depends on the quality of these fox seeds from where you are buying it. Some fox seeds quickly become roasted, some takes time, but minimum 10 minutes so all fox seeds take to get roasted, to become crunchy. Actually we also make vegetable out of it, and like I mentioned, we use it in various kind of our havanas, pujas, and on Ekadashi fasting, because it is very beneficial for health. And right now if you are feeling like it is very dry, all the ghee has been absorbed and it is very dry, you can also put little more, because like I mentioned, 1/2 teaspoon of ghee is needed. So you can also add little bit of ghee, but don't add in excess. So this way you will see, fumes are coming. Make sure ghee will not be burnt, because when ghee got burnt, it gives a very bitter flavor. So right now I'm just roasting it, and chips are in making. After that, if you like I mentioned Himalayan salt, you take little bit of this thing and you put salt over it. If you put salt, it is very well absorbed with ghee and these roasted fox seeds. So many people ask what will happen, like if you roast it for long. Nothing will happen, it will become more crunchy and it will be visible for you. Those light brown colored dots they are not fox seeds, they will started becoming little bit darker, and these roasted fox seeds color was like, as I mentioned, it was white. It will start becoming little bit brownish tinge, very light yellowish brownish tinge will start coming. So you keep doing it for next 10 minutes. Otherwise it will be burnt. Don't cover it, just do this. Also don't put excess of ghee, because if it is excess of ghee then it will become very heavy to digest. Already they are very kapha enhancing. So while you are making it, it gives a very good aroma. Very nice. And it will start becoming little brownish, and after 10 minutes it will be ready to eat. And it's a very healthy snack, but don't eat in excess. Like I mentioned, excess of everything is bad.
Can I eat it?
Yeah, you can. You can try one.
It's not ready yet.
It will be ready, like it's becoming little golden brownish. But it's very hot. But it is very hot. Don't immediately just take it out and put in tongue, because ghee has a tendency to get heated up very quickly. It's a very good conductor of heat. So immediately don't put on your tongue, it will burn your tongue.
Can children eat?
Yes, but let them cool, then only they can eat. So it's ready. Because if they like it and they are very eager to just eat, they just take and put in tongue, so it can burn tongue. Make sure, let it come to little room temperature, and then you can use it as a snack with tea or just randomly, or you can replace your craving of having potato chips which are packed with this, and it will also give you better health.
Can I cook it in the morning and then eat at work?
It's better like you always roast it. You need to eat it immediately after cooking, because then it has more nutritious value. In the morning if you cook, and afternoons if you are eating, then you know this ghee, it becomes very settled down in it, and then there is a tendency that it can cause some kind of throat irritation, because you know excess of ghee or cold things. It's better you try to eat it when they are hot, but not very hot. Okay, so they are ready, and it has salt. If you want, you can also add a little bit of pepper, like if somebody wants to eat spicy, so you can sprinkle pepper over it, pepper powder. So this way you can make use of it and you can eat it. So this was today's recipe. I hope you will like it. It was not exactly a recipe, but it is a very good snack, which just whenever we want to do little bit of munching, we can eat it. And you can even cook it in your office also, wherever you are working. It just takes 2 minutes. So that's all for today. I hope you will like this video, and if you are watching me for the first time, there is a subscription button and there is a bell icon. You can hit the subscription button, you can click the bell icon, so that you stay in tune with our upcoming videos. Also, if you would like to support us, there is a join button near subscription button. You can click this join button and you can support us. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm very grateful to you for all the love and support that I'm getting, and all your beautiful messages that I get on my Facebook and on our channel. I'm really very grateful and touched with these messages. Not only this, also I'm very grateful to all the questions that you ask me. These questions are very important for me, because then we try to think like what content we can make, what is more help for people, what people want to know. So believe me, these questions are not only your questions, these questions are very important for us also, for our growth, for making those things which are needed for the people. So I hope you will like it, and if you have any question, please feel free to ask those questions, and I will try to answer your questions in the best possible way. Also, if you like this recipe and you cook by yourself, actually it is not big cooking, it is just if you make it by yourself, please come back to our channel and tell us like how do you like, what were your feelings, what your family said about recipe, and how your children like it. I hope they will like it, because I like it very much. And in our home, everybody like it. I hope you will also like it. So that's all for today. Thank you so much. with this note, I would like to say stay healthy, stay blessed. We are coming up with more recipes, so stay tuned with us. And don't forget to share with your family and friends. That's all for today. Thank you so much. Bye. Take care. So here are the things for you. It's roasted, it's well cooked, and you see there is no ghee is visible. Some fly, small fly came into it.
Do this.
This don't do.